Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Thanks for lurk, Josh, by the way. Appreciate it. We shall delay no further since I'm starting late. As I do. I watched Star Wars Andor, so that shit takes a long time. My name is Bingo, the apprentice helmsman. Sigurd has been teaching me how to operate the Yggdrasil. Do you want to see my notes? No thanks. I can't wait until become a fully fledged helmsman. Sure, dude. Young master, according to Margie, there's quite a troublemaker in Gebler. Yeah, so who that is he? Karan Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire Special Foreign Affairs Agency. In other words, he's the commander-in-chief of Gebler. Uh-oh. Seems that Gebler isn't just after the excavation sites around Ave after all. I mean, they're not after the Jasper? If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. Young master, this could become unexpectedly complicated. Doc hasn't come back yet, has he? Cute. I mean, Doc. No need to worry about him. He'll join us soon. We shall have to enter into Nisan through the secret road. Let's keep on the lookout for a lone tree in the desert as a sign of where the road lies buried. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Yes. Lone tree in the desert should be easy to find. I hope I don't get lost. I see a cave. The angle doesn't let me see. Oh, okay, we'll just roam around, I guess. I'm curious though, like, what is that cave? It's not a tree though. Why is the desert so freaking big? I like how in this game you get the vehicle early. In all the Final Fantasy games, you run around the map for the entire game, and at the end you get like an airship, and you can just, well, you get a vehicle and then maybe an airship, whatever. Usually get an airship at the end, but in the ones I played. This one gives you a vehicle early, so you don't have to grind. Yo, this song's a banger. I don't see any tree though. Maybe this will be harder than I thought. I don't think it's gonna be back here, but I might as well check. As if I'm wrong, and I checked off the list. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of wandering, isn't it? Lone tree in the desert. I hope it's not that cave, because I just skipped past it because I'm like, that's not a tree. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that cave then, because the hell. Actually, I don't know if I've gone this way though. Oh, I see the tree. Over here. Interesting. That's how we cross water. Or not? Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you, but Karan Ramses taking over the post of Ave is pretty annoying. The home country might have had some special reasons. Yeah, obviously. Perhaps there's still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called elements at the commander's training school, Jugend, are both here. You're right. By the way, she's still... According to Faye, there was a female aide on Kara's side. He said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair, so it must be her. Yo, Slamsy, how's it going, dude? So all the old Elements members are on the surface world now? I guess so. Yuga, to be honest with you, she scares me. She supports Kar and is kind to anyone. I know that very well. Chillin'. Yo, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, dude. And I'm glad you have the day off. Taking it easy. Got any plans? Anything, you know, to celebrate? Sometimes I felt a strange fear in her. That bothers me more than Kar being in this land. It cannot be true. Not in her. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember how I could always sense these things quite accurately? Right. Maybe this weekend go to your parents' place, make your favorite childhood food. Ooh, what's your favorite childhood food? Guess. I kind of want to know now, since you mentioned it. By the way, have you told the young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaris objectives really are. 4-person's food from 1998? Was that like KD? Hot dogs and KD? It's my childhood right there. But I wasn't eating that in 1998. I don't know. Spaghetti. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Hugo, have you gotten any information? White egg noodles, Italian sausage, cream of mushroom soup, and Monterey cheddar all mixed. Ooh, that sounds so good, though. Cream of mushroom soup, so good. Mixed with extra cheese. And freaking I love Italian sauce. You can't go wrong with that. I might even have to make that, if I remember that. Egg noodles, Italian sausage, cream mushroom soup, and oh, it sounds so good though. I'm jealous. Thanks for sharing though. I don't even know if I have like a favorite dish. I just like when... I'm not even Japanese, but I really like Japanese curry. And like when my mom makes Japanese curry, it's just... I freaking love Japanese curry. It's so good. Not really. I left there before going into the center section. What are you playing these days, Slamsy? Oh, it's you, Bart. Don't scare me. Sorry, Dari. Sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty darn well. Sig. Damn, I thought I knew everything about that guy. When did Doc get back? Miso's your favorite soup? I don't know why, but like... Miso soup is fine, but like I would never call it my favorite. Like I'm not a huge fan of it, I don't think. Soup is your second favorite food ever? You guys, you must. Do you have a maybe it's Canadian actually. Do you have a restaurant chain called Eastside Mario's? I don't know if you do or not. Might be Canadian. Because what they do is they give bigger cities. Yeah, what they do is like you get like an entree or just like a normal kind of dish. Like most of the items you order, you can get free unlimited, okay, not free, it's included I guess with the price, but you can get unlimited soup and salad and bread. And like the soup there is so good. I just get soup, dude. Italian wedding soup and like their homemade tomato soup. Dude, I just eat that shit with some bread. Like, so good. Anyway. You live in a tiny town? I didn't know. Could not go there, would fill up on soup immediately. Wait, that's the whole point. I don't eat the entire day, and I go to Eastside Mario's for like a special thing, and I just get unlimited soup and salad, and I just eat a shit ton of bread, and usually I pack leftovers in my actual entree unless I actually finish it. I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you, Mason. As you wish. I will have the honor of accompanying the others. Bartholomew, healthy as ever, I hope? Yeah. How's the town? Since we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing from royal capital that the sects represented have been in discussion. That was a run-on sentence and a half. What have they come up with? Wait, from what you can see from Google, closest Eastside Mario's are in Canada, so probably only Canadian. Aw, shit. Damn. It's one of the classics around here. You go there to fill up on their unlimited bread, soup, and salad. And it's not that expensive either. It's kind of just like... A lot of parents take their kids there, and I think they just like... they get like actual entrees, and like... They just feed their kid the bread and like... salad and soup. Maybe that's not true. I think people just like it because it's like... not too expensive, and... I don't know. Also in the mitten, so your closest area would be Canada. As a kid, you'd love that, right? For now, they just plan to improve the local defenses. Also, anti-Shakan people have been gathering here, probably because they heard about what's going on. That's reassuring. Yes. However, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge up north in the mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Marguerite? Better than we thought. But I know she was in a lot of grief. The family's trying to save money and I was none the wiser. Yeah, exactly. You're just getting a bunch of soup, salad, bread, and their garlic bread is so good too. They just give you little, like, I guess baguettes. Not baguettes. They're just like little mini loaves of bread that you cut up yourself and spread the butter on that they give you, but it's already like seasoned. Like, somehow, I don't even know, dude. I went there kind of recently, so it's fresh in my mind. It's a good spot, though. If you ever come to where I live, we can go together. You got into making compound butter? That shit rules. What's compound butter? What even is that? I've never heard of that. Is it like a special type of butter, or do you mean like you're just making butter? Compoundly. Marguerite, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. All the townspeople are overjoyed by the Great Mother's return. Oh, that's... You mean butter that you mix it with herbs and seasoning? That's... Yeah. That'd be amazing. Is it really easy to make? You just like use store-bought butter and then you add stuff to it? Or like, what do? You don't make the butter from scratch, do you? Well, this is so cool, actually. You could make butter from scratch, but use Kerrygold, which is like Irish butter, and it's dope. So you can probably use any butter. Do you start with salted butter, unsalted butter, and just add your own salt and seasoning? And what herbs do you even add? I'm just asking you all about it. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. Well, first of all, we should accompany Marguerite up to meet the sisters. Huh? What is it, old Mason? Goodness gracious me. To think that little Miss Margaret was finally able to return here. It is so awfully moving. Hey, pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me. How terribly embarrassing. I can't help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Miss Marguerite up to the Sea Sisters. Excuse me now. Unsalted typically, you're probably gonna salt the dish you use it in anyway. Interesting. Cause yeah, whenever I get like the butter with like herbs in it, like I'm like, what herb do they even put in it? That makes it so good. Or like making garlic butter, would that be really good? I feel like garlic butter would be good. Like garlic mayo is really good. Garlic butter would probably be pretty freaking good. Mr. Pirate, let me ride in your ship someday? Haha, maybe when you get a little older, kid. Margie's come back. Yeah. You did plan on going up to Canada in a year to visit some friends, including Conquest. Maybe wonder if he's down. You have to show me Eastside Mario's, and I'll make you my comfort food. Hell yeah, dude. Wonder and I live in the exact same city. That's like a medium-sized city. Actually, it's a small city. Small to medium-sized city. I guess medium is more correct. I don't know. But yeah, it is a city. Wonder and I lived there. Conquest is very far from where we live, if I remember correctly, though. Thyme, rosemary, parsley, and Italian, so a shit ton of garlic. Hell yeah, dude. Conquest super north. Do you know? Oh, I thought Conquest lived. I thought he lived in like Alberta or something, like west side of Canada, but maybe I'm totally wrong. I thought he did. I haven't talked to him in a while. I never really talked to him about where he lived either. So you're gonna make your move, eh, Bartholomew? But somehow I don't think that man's gonna stand by and let you do as you please, though. That man? You mean Shah Khan? Yes, it's alright to try and avenge your father, but I don't think things will be all that easy, though. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want you to know I'm always thinking about that. Do your best. Okay, we're not talking to everybody. Where the hell do I go? So it has finally begun. My late father always said, don't miss the greater happiness by being misled by minor sufferings. It hurts me to see our children placed in danger. But if it moves our country in the right direction, then it's in their benefit. Alright, so you're not gonna move out of the way? Oh wait, I just jumped over. But hops. Been streaming recently, I'm sure you'd love to see us show up. Dude, if I saw Conquest streaming, I'd 100% join. What time does he stream at? Am I just never looking when he's online? I don't think I've seen his username in my list. Times I do go on Twitch. How do I get over there? To go all the way around? What is this? What the heck? Whatever, he'll try again. You need to stream more, but you be working like 12s and shit. 12-hour shifts, dude? Is that what you mean? That's crazy. Sorry to hear that, dude. Don't burn yourself out. Have some slamsy time, you know? If you can. It's finally begun. My late father. Oh, I already talked to this chick. The one person I decide to talk to. How the hell do I get there? Do I have to go up the stairs? It's an infinite loop, eh? So, how do I get to that frickin' bridge? From this zoomed out map. What's your favorite JRPG? Final Fantasy VI Legend of Dragoon is yours. I'm probably gonna have to go with, I can say a top 3. I don't know if I can pick one though. Top 3 off the top of my head: Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Persona 5 Royal, and Mother 3. Top of the dome. Those are some great games. Respect, respect. Mother 3, yeah, dude. Have you not played Mother 3 yet? It's a left field response? No, it's so good though. Like, what do you mean? How's that left field? I mean, I guess, you know, Persona 5 is like almost mainstream at this point. Like, everyone knows how good it is. But I played it when it wasn't that popular yet, I feel like. I mean, it got rave reviews when it came out, but I feel like it got way more popular when he was announced in Smash Bros, you know? People don't know about Mother? True. I feel like a lot of people don't know about Xenoblade 1 either. They started on Xenoblade 2 and they're like, I love my waifu collecting. I'm like, yo, Xenoblade 2 sucks compared to Xenoblade 1. Fuck, I wish I knew where to go. Digital Devil Saga. Yeah, I still haven't played those, but you and someone else, I think. Maybe use Two Hands? I don't know. Somebody told me they're really good. I still have to play, a couple. I have like a few on the go right now. I'm trying to beat Xenoblade 3 now, that I actually have time, but I just keep doing all the side quests and taking forever on the game because I actually like it a lot. And the side quests are actually good in this game. Your special arrangement with town representative, we're getting logic. Alright. Is the rumor that there are pirates in the royal capital true? Yeah, that's us, dude. Where'd I go? Don't want to shame people too bad, but Xenoblade 2 makes me feel uncomfortable with the overt waifu collecting. Yeah, I really like Xenoblade 2. The story makes no sense to me. It's not that good. It's pretty weak, honestly. The waifu collecting aspect, wasn't a fan of it. I wish it wasn't in the game at all. I like that there's so many characters to meet, I guess, or like so many personalities to like use in battle. Like, that's kind of cool, like all the designs, but the fact that like they're so like horny, dude. And I don't know, the combat, it grew on me a little bit by the end of the game, but like all in all, Xenoblade 2 combats is just, you're fighting enemies that are damage sponges. You can't actually beat an enemy unless you're like 10 levels above it. It's like one of those games, so like I wasn't a huge fan. It took me a while to get through it. I love the music though. Music's great. And the combat had some good aspects to it, which is part of why Xenoblade 3 is so goddamn good, is because they took what they learned from 1 and 2 and just combined it, basically. Xenoblade 3 is, I don't know if it can top 1, but I definitely like it a lot more than 2. Not that I hate 2 or anything. Main character's pants are dumb, also true. Main character, also that game I had to play entirely in Japanese because the English voice acting in that game was too cringe for me. I don't know what it was. Was it the writing? No, it was it was the casting? I don't know what it was, but it just, the main character's voice just annoyed the shit out of me. When I turned on the Japanese, it seemed more fitting. It was like I was watching an anime. It was a little bit better, especially because the art style of that game is so much more anime-y than the other ones, even though they're all kind of anime-y. Did you ever play Chrono Cross? That game had 52 recruitable characters. If you recruit some, you can't get some others. Oh shit, what? No, I never played Chrono Cross. I was thinking about it when the Radical Dreamers edition or whatever came out for Switch, but it's not the top of my list right now. Underrated game, people hate it because it wasn't Chrono Trigger though. Need to get into a new anime, it's been a hot minute. I don't know, dude. I could try to recommend stuff to you if you want. But yo, Xenoblade 3 is just a great JRPG all around, I'd say. Like, the side quests are actually good in that game, in my opinion. They, like, flesh out characters, not just the main cast, but, like, side characters in the game. They kind of build the world or give more insight into stuff. Like, the side quests are actually pretty well written for the most part. And all the stupid fetch quests from Xenoblade 1 and 2, they, like, put into their own section, and they're totally optional. They don't annoy you being in your quest list, so it's so nice. You really need to do One Piece? Dude, do One Piece, please. I hope that command's not misleading. I fucking love One Piece. Somebody else made that command. It's under martial law, so it's gotten progressively harder to contact our agents in the city. According to the info we finally got just a while ago, there's no major activity. We think they found some reason to attack and they're getting ready now. Possibility exists. However, I've heard that Shao Kahn's power base in the capital is eroding away. It's probably weaker than we thought. Anyway, it's happened and we're committed now. I feel the same way. Now that I think about it, 12 years ago, ever since the coup d'etat by Shao Kahn, there's been a lot of tension in our country. Marguerite back now, I agree that the former dynasty should be returned to power. You don't count Fire Emblem as JRPG because it's an SRPG, but you've been playing Engage and that game rules. My brother's been grinding Engage and he really likes it too. He never was a fan of Three Houses, kind of like dating sim, training, being a professor, run around. But I think he's really liking how Engage, like, you do your battle, you run around the map and you collect stuff and you go to the next battle and maybe do some stuff in between, but it's not so focused on all the side stuff, you know? But yeah, it looks cool. I don't know if that'll be my first Fire Emblem game. I mean, it could be. I could play it as my first. But we'll see. I'll have to wait until my brother's done. Engage feels more like OG with some added features. Yeah, so you like Three Houses, but it's not your favorite because probably the same reasons. But Engage feels kind of more like OG. Yeah. See, I was gonna play just like the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games, but maybe I might as well just skip them and try the new one, and if I like that, then go back and play the other ones. I don't know. What do you recommend? My playing order as a first timer who you want to actually enjoy the series and play. Because the old ones are probably harder. They don't have as many like options for you to succeed, you know? And it's probably less forgiving. Because honestly, if I played Fire Emblem, I wouldn't do permadeath because I already know I don't want to play the game that long. Yeah, I could play with permadeath and just freaking restart my game and go back to the beginning of the battle or whatever if somebody died and redo it multiple times if I'm stupid. That just like feels like a waste of time to me. I'd rather be like, oh, they died this battle, let's see if I can still win. And I probably will, and then they'll revive again. It's fine. GBA Sacred Stones, which I did start, never finished. 3DS Awakening. Okay, I do own that. Or rather, my brother does, so I could play it. But I don't think he ever finished it, so... GameCube Path of Radiance. I could emulate that, I guess. Gange is hard, even with the rewind feature. Really? Oh, shit. Damn, I didn't know that. Start with 3DS Awakening then. It's a non-permadeath feature. It's the first one to implement that. Okay, we'll see. Maybe. If I start Fire Emblem series, I'll start with Awakening then. Might as well. I remember my brother said that he really liked Awakening. Like the battle system with like bonds between characters or something. They got like bonuses for being in the same square and near each other. I don't know, something like that. He said he really liked it. So I'm down. I could even emulate that game. But I don't know how fun that would be to like watch me play. I'd just be garbage at it. And everyone would be like, why did you do that? You're an idiot. You just got him killed. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, I thought axe beats spear. But it doesn't. It beats sword, obviously. Actually, I don't remember. You're a fanboy, so you got like some fun facts about that game. It literally saved the series. I did hear that. It was like nobody was buying Fire Emblem, nobody cared, but then Awakening kind of reignited the passion for it, and then came, you know, Three Houses and all that other shit that people are hella buying now. But tell me if there's anything else. I did hear about that though. So I don't think I heard about Fire Emblem until Awakening came out. But also, like, I played a shit ton of Smash Bros. Brawl, and I never knew what Fire Emblem was. But they were in that game, weren't they? Fire Emblem characters were definitely in that game. Never mind, they definitely were, but like, I didn't even know what Fire Emblem was. Like, until Awakening came out. Everyone feels the same, but we must look at reality. Do we have the strength to do that now? Now I hear Bartholomew, the one who brought back Marguerite, has started moving around in the open. I'm certain Shao Kahn is preparing a large army. Shao Kahn may be coming here soon. Originally going to be a futuristic setting, they want to throw everything to the wind and try all the features, such as units pairing up and having children you can use in battle with inherited skills. Yo, you have children in battle? That's crazy. No, I'm kidding. Not in battle. Why Lucina looks like Marth? OG Fire Emblem Pro Tag. Interesting. Lucina does look like Marth, and Chrom also looks like Lucina and Marth. And yeah, they all look very similar with their blue hair, and yeah, they all look the same. Even Ike. No, Ike's hair is like purple almost compared to them in Smash Bros, but all three of those people look pretty similar. Their moveset is freaking similar in Smash Bros too. But I guess it's all Fire Emblem characters. Except Corrin and Byleth and Robin. So just those four. Ike is just Guts from Berserk, like legit. You're saying Ike is as cool as Guts? You're saying Ike has, as, you know, as horrible of a childhood as Guts? You're saying Ike is the struggler like Guts? I don't know about that, dude. I seriously doubt that. Even he won't want to risk provoking any kind of outrage with the citizens, especially in this situation. He'll definitely want to avoid putting himself in a compromising situation. We should set up a hiding place just in case. Maybe there. You do think he's cool, but he's modeled after Guts? Really? Interesting. I guess it makes sense. Big sword. Big sword. That's about it. Mercenary, he used two-handed sword, one hand, and has the same hair and similar pre-berserker armor goes. I can see it. I can see it. So every time I play Smash Bros and pick Ike, I'll just pretend I'm Guts. Except Guts is way faster because he's like an OP. He's like an OP manga character. So like even though he's a massive ass sword, he swings at like light speed. So in Smash Bros, Guts would just be Ike's moveset, except like 10 times as fast. Seeing like power scale of Guts, he's crazy, right? Please don't let either of you talk about this in front of Margie. She's only got back from her long time in captivity. I don't want her to have to worry. I want her to be happy for a while longer. You should be overly worried yourself. You've just got to think about what is best for the future of this land. What is done is done. You only did what you believed was right. Put the past behind you. Huh? I'm alright. God damn, I don't know where to go now. Like, maybe we do have to talk to everyone in the town. I've had enough troubles. I just want to leave a peaceful life. Oh, I totally read that wrong. This land extends all the way around the lake, which extends all the way around the cathedral. Just for fun, you might want to go all the way around it yourself. Not that there's much to see at all, mind you. Yeah, I already did it, man. It was pointless. Rickert comments on Guts and Zod fighting and says he can't keep up with his human eyes because they're swinging swords so fast. Yeah, they're just like DBZ characters at that point. No, it's alright, man. I'm glad you're here chatting with me. That's what makes it fun to stream, of course. I'll get through this eventually. I'm just wandering. I mean, if you have any ideas of where I should go, I'm all ears, but if not, I'll wander and figure it out. Like, there seems like there's people over there. Maybe I have to go there. It wasn't like talking about Guts and Zod at all times of the day. Yo, remember that one time when Guts just like mounted Zod and we'll pause. But yeah, remember that time? That was so cool. Oh, Bart, I'm glad you're well. People at the hidden port contacted us just before you came into town. You have no idea, you watch Boss play this, but the sprites and world art are really good, right? This game definitely aged well, you know? Games like this, with the 3D world and 2D sprites that kind of like rotate as you turn the camera, I think they're pretty timeless. Like, yeah, the 3D models look kind of shite, but like in the end, it's basically a 2D pixel art game, and it still looks great. Something called like parallax scrolling or something. I thought that was something different. I thought that's what I like implemented in my game. That's like when there's, let's say there's like mountains in the background and like trees in the foreground, and they kind of move at different speeds as you walk. So like in the background, the trees are moving faster than the mountains behind them. If that makes sense? So it has this effect that it's like 3D. You know what I mean? Anyway. That's what I did in my game that you can download and play, and it probably won't work because I need to fix it, and I never did. And it's really hard. But yeah. I'm pretty sure that's parallax scrolling. This, I don't know what this is called. Maybe, I doubt it's called the same thing. Yeah, I made a game. Boss said he'd play it on stream, but he just played on a Discord call with me and then told me all the bugs in it. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I made this in grade 12, man. It was for fun. You'd play it on stream? That'd be fun. Only 3 people have beaten that game other than me. Because it's hard. The 3rd level is like, if you don't use a hidden glitch technique, you can't even beat it. Because it's just so jank. You've been getting into game dev the past year, so that's really cool, dude. I hope I can play whatever you make eventually. I hope in the future I can like make a game using like Unity or something simpler. Because the game I made in grade 12 was more of like a programming project. So I built it from scratch in Java. So it was more of like a showcase of programming skills and like, you know, object-oriented programming more so than being an actually good game. But I tried to make it good because I was kind of passionate about it at the time. Like, I want my game to be like somewhat good. But there's some things I just could not fix. I couldn't figure it out. And since I built my own engine from like the ground up, like, I didn't know how to fix it, so it's not getting fixed. You're mostly doing it as a way to express creativity. Don't plan on making a full release. That's alright, man. Even just like a alpha, if it's something that you did with your creative muscle, like, I'd be so down to try it out. Just because why not? Sounds cool. I mean, if you don't want to show me though, you want to show me your next one, no problem. But one of these days, you better be playing the Slamsy game. The game you want to make is very inspired by Parasite Eve and gameplay features. Ooh, that's one I should play. I should add that to my stream list, eh? Parasite Eve. I feel like that'd be fun to watch. me playing Parasite Eve emulated. I've seen like other people play it. It looks pretty crazy. Been a little fiend for creative projects. Even been writing a short fantasy stories. Yo, nice. Parasite Eve 1 I'd really like. Hell yeah. I will definitely add it to my list. So many on my list though. Oh, I was thinking though, since I'm playing guitar so much, I really want to get good enough at guitar and get all the tools to record. I already have the tools to record music. I could do a music stream one of these days, but I want to record, edit, and just make a song. I feel like that'd be really cool. Just write a song, even if it's instrumental to start. Then because it's so simple to write like a simple ass, you know, freaking alternative rock song or some shit. I don't know. You know? Even punk rock. Something like that. Simple. Back to basics. You don't have to be that good to do it. I feel like it'd be cool. And then I could record all the guitar parts separately and just be a one-man show, play the whole song, record it, cut it up, edit it, and make a song. And then I feel that'd be cool. Done a lot of covers, made bass lines for your band. Yeah, I want to try doing covers as well. Just guitar covers of songs I like, or freaking metal covers. I don't know if I can do metal. I feel like metal is more challenging. I always dabble in instruments. Want to learn piano now? Do it, dude. Why not? If you have a piano. A keyboard. I guess a keyboard's not too expensive. It's not the same though. It's harder to play with like light ass keys on a keyboard. If you have weighted keys like a grand piano or just like an electric piano with like simulated or just weighted keys, it's a lot easier to play. If you want to get started with rock metal covers, start by covering Mega Man tracks. Tabs are easily available. Yo, that's such a good idea, dude. I would love, dude, imagine how sick it would be. You're just, yeah, you like, I would just be like at a party or something. Be like, yo, you have a guitar? Just turn on the amp, freaking play some Mega Man soundtrack. People would go crazy and they'd be like, yo, that's so good. I've never heard that in my life because I'm a zoomer and only freaking boomers play that game. And yeah, I'm a boomer because I played Mega Man games. I feel like it'd be really cool to do just Mega Man 2 freaking intro. Such an epic title screen. Release theme for Mega Man 2. I played all of Mega Man 2, so I've definitely heard it, but I can't think of the tune off the top of my head. Or Wily's theme. But yeah, I can't think of the tune off my head. Off the top of my head. People at the hidden port contacted us just before we came in town. I've already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy. Not to mention the sisters. Yeah, Mega Man music, great idea. I should learn that. Right now, I'm just learning kind of like popular, kind of old songs, rock songs, I guess. Just getting better at guitar as I go. Like, literally earlier today, I was learning Stacy's Mom. Because, like, I, like, follow some guitar YouTubers that do lessons. And, like, if they have a lesson video that's just, like, a simple-ass song that I know, I'm just gonna learn it so that I can play it whenever. Sent the song on Discord? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna listen to it right now. Let me just, mute Xenogears for a sec. Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely know this. This is the song that played when I fought the boss and died a billion times. It's also like a main part of like the Mega Man medley in Smash Bros, I think. So I've heard it a lot. I bet it would sound amazing on guitar with some distortion. I bet it would sound great. Not that hard to play. Perfect. I'm a beginner, so. How long have I been playing guitar now, actually? Yes, I've been playing guitar for like 4 months. 4 months. I feel like I've made pretty fast progress though. At least compared to what I see online. Like, I'll see some comment to be like, damn, like, maybe I'll be able to play this in 2 years. But thanks to the video, it's really cool. And I'm like, what? I can play this? I've been playing for 3 months. Like, yo, Neil, how's it going, dude? It's going well. We're chatting about guitar stuff while I'm in a church. What are you playing these days, Sunil? Are you done, Signalis? Signalis? Who isn't like a nice choir, right, Slamsy? That's why I love Xenoblade tracks. They always have the choir in the orchestra. Margie! I'm back, everyone! Oh, Margie. We're so glad you're safe. Yes, it's all thanks to Bart and his men. Now I just hopped off Signalis. It's stupidly difficult. It's not forgiving at all. Yet, I still enjoy it. Jeez. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever pick up Signalis, but it definitely looks cool. I wish I could watch you play it. I've never seen you streaming it though, I don't think. But I feel like it would be cool to watch you struggle. Wait, that's the thing about learning an instrument. You have all these people you can learn from, so learning factory period is so quick, right? Why playing is getting so complex. Dude, it's just like as soon as I got guitar, I just learned like 1-string melody in like a second because that's easy. I learned like freaking Come As You Are by Nirvana, and like that's 2 strings after 1 string. I'm like, all right. I learned power chords. I'm like, wow, this is easy. I can slide it around and stuff. Practice that for a little bit. Then I started learning just like open chords, and like that took a while to like switch between them quickly. And I'm not perfect at it, but I'm a lot better now, pretty quick. And then I started learning bar chords, and now I can basically play everything. Now that I've perfected my bar chord playing and my like Hendrix kind of chords as well. I don't know. I can play every type of chord in any key now, so like I can pretty much play every song in some way, which is cool. And now I'm trying to just learn more lead lines and picking techniques and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Music stream soon? Sounds like you and XCOM 2. Dude, I still haven't finished XCOM Enemy Within? No, Enemy... What is it? Enemy Unknown? Fuck, what's it called, dude? I just got pissed one time because one of my best guys died because he missed a freaking 98% shot. And I never played again. Game is fucking, it's hard as shit. Let me go again. Yeah, yeah. Got some good power / bar chords. Learned some stories so far. I don't know stories so far. Rhythm's usually simple, but they do leads that go with it. Good learning tool. Wait, rhythm? I don't even know. Is that like a... Oh wait, story so far? I don't know what that is, dude. Is that a song? We just received word. So we were singing a hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Oh, what a relief. Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Sister Agnes! Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother... I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the Royal Capital. But at least I have made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. I won't make you all worry anymore, ever again. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? I'm sorry, but I'm just so happy that I cannot help but... Sister. Guess you haven't been drunk enough to send your music. Story so far is your favorite band? Oh shit, it's a band? Maybe you... Oh, I don't know. It's been so long since you sent me music. I don't remember the band names, though. At all. But yes. If you have a song that you want me to learn that's, like, really dope and not too hard to play, like, send it my way. I'll learn it. Any practice is good practice for me. Just playing the guitar, just getting used to it. I'm sure it'll make me a bit better. As long as I'm learning new stuff and not just noodling around playing the same stuff all the time. I was trying to learn Highway to Hell. Or I already did, I guess. But I just have to perfect the guitar solo. I just gotta practice it, and then I can play the whole song. But the chords in Highway to Hell are super easy, and it sounds really dope when I crank up the distortion and put it on, you know, the bridge pickups. My Strat. It's not a real Strat. Got you after stream? Hell yeah, dude. There's no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone. To celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn. Oh God, church people. Thank you, and bless you all. Oh, yes, sister. May I go upstairs? It's been oh so long, I want to have a look up around there too. Oh, but of course, dear. Don't even think about holding back from anything. Except for one thing. Never stay away so long like that again. Ha, I knew you'd say that. Now's the Agnes I know. Such a silent scene. So serious. Margie, I'm so glad. Just showing how much they like Margie. Just all the nuns. Like. It's been a while since the last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just... I guess I got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. You put up with enough, okay? If you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh yes! I'll show Faye and Citan around our cathedral. Follow me. Oh God. Choir's so damn devil may cry to you. Yeah, I can see that. What a strong girl she is. It's obvious that she really wants to just break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. That's just the way she's always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her too. Speaking of Devil May Cry, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I should start playing Bayonetta 2 on stream. Shouldn't I? But I don't know, like, it's probably not that long of a game. I don't want to stop playing this game. Like, I usually only stream twice per week. I don't know what I should do. Bayonetta 2 or... No, yeah. Bayonetta 2's priority out of the action games. Also, freaking Final Fantasy 16 looks like Devil May Cry, God of War, Final Fantasy. I don't know. It looks so good though. I can't wait. I just have to wait 4 months. Whatever you play, we will watch. Thank you, Sunil. It's great to have that reassurance. You know? Praise to bees. What's new with you, Sunil? Go up to the gallery on the 2nd floor from here. Oh, go faster, Margie. That's what plays in DMC1 after you fight Virgil. I don't remember now. I realize, oh shit, that's my brother. It's interesting how Devil May Cry's storytelling doesn't really tell you anything. But like if you read into the objects, you can piece together stuff, you know? About like them being brothers, I feel like. I don't think that was said at least. How magnificent. If we ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide here. Hey, stop telling those old stories, it's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? Did you ever watch the DMC anime? No, I was about to. But then I decided to watch a different one, which you might judge me for, but I actually like it so far. I was like, DMC anime? Oh, I could watch that now. Or maybe I'll switch it up. And I'm watching a romance anime right now. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? It's like, I don't think I've watched any romance anime. Other than like Clanad. Clanad? That's like slice of life kind of romance. Clanad After Story is actually good. First Clanad is kind of ass. Slice of life, and Clanad After Story is like a romance, but like drama romance, supernatural. I don't know. But yeah, I'm watching what's it called? It has the weirdest name. It's like Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. but like it has good reviews. I'm like, this looks, what people have told me this is good. So then I watched the first episode. I'm like, this shit's intriguing, and yeah, no, the title and the thumbnail is so misleading because there's a bunny girl in it for one scene. The show is not ecchi. It's not even ecchi. It's literally just like an actually intriguing romance supernatural story. I actually really like it so far. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it so far. It's pretty sick. I like the main character. He reminds me of myself. Like, I think that's the point. It's not cringe, like, really, either. Just the way that the main character interacts with people is just so entertaining. But yeah, maybe I'll watch Devil May Cry after I finish this one, since you reminded me again. Might as well. I'll freaking get through that real quick, assuming it's not that good, but it's kind of good, but we'll see. And then I don't know what I'll start after that. Maybe I'll start Dororo. Dororo? Dororo? Dororo. Dororo? Dororo. Yeah, that's the one. I've never watched it, but I've heard it's good. Start Angel Beats. It's like 12 episodes. Okay, fine. I'll watch Angel Beats as well. I don't know the ordering, but I have tons of time. I watched this at lunch on my lunch break at work. So I get in 1 to 3 episodes of anime every day. So like for the next until the end of August, I'll be watching a lot of anime at lunch, you know what I mean? So I got tons of time, don't you worry. I do want to watch March Comes in Like a Lion. I've heard that's really good. Like a drama. A coming of age story. Read books during your lunchtime. Yeah, but you're also like, you're not at home, right? Like, I work from home, so like on my lunchtime I just go sit on the couch in front of my TV and I literally just watch with my surround sound. I watch anime and eat my lunch. If I was out in the office or something, I might actually read a book. I'd probably read manga during my lunchtime. I like the view from here the best. Where you work is really isolated? What do you mean? Like the location, or you mean you yourself are isolated from other people while you're at work? Like when at lunchtime, there's no one around. You yourself? I see. Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass on the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you notice that the 2 great angels only have 1 wing each? 1-winged angel. According to a legend handed down in Nisan, God could have created humans perfectly, but then humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolizes. In order to fly, they are dependent on one another. Kinda cool. Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender specific, but these angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposing genders. And the space between them is the path from where God advents. Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both. Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nisan. Nisan? Why, Dr. Citan Uzuki, you're an amusing fellow. Oh, excuse me. It's a habit of mine. Doc knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Force them to fly together? But yeah, being isolated at work, is that a good thing, or would you rather there a bunch of people being around? Assuming you're an introvert though, like me, you might just not like people being around on your lunch, but I could also see it getting old fast and being like, you know what, I wish there's people around. What are your thoughts? So I remember I used to have, in high school, I worked at this library, and I used to have lunch breaks by myself. I would like go on my phone, like read manga, do whatever, eat my lunch. And then other times, and like I would work with one other person and like the desk clerks and stuff, and like they would take breaks whenever really. So then sometimes they just decided to take a break at the same time as me, but usually they don't, because they don't want to talk to me really. They want to have their own time. But then I was working with this one guy that got hired, and he would always just take his break at the same time as me. I'm like, dude. And then he would just sit in the room and not speak a single word to me. It was just awkward. I would try to make conversation with him and be like, yeah, huh. Even when I talked to him about stuff that he actually likes, you know? I feel like he was younger than me. I feel like the secret to talking to people is like finding something you actually like talking about. Not freaking the weather or some bullshit like that. But like, I knew he's into games. I talked to him about video games, and he still barely spoke to me. It's like, okay, I give up. And every break after that, he would just sit silently next to me. I'd stop bothering trying to talk to him. And it was so weird. I'd rather be by myself, you know? Anyway. Be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Someday I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it. But this time I think it'll be alright if I make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She's revered as the founding mother of the Nisan nation. G4 Scheme Ready driver is available. Thanks a lot. Freaking get off my screen. And the founder of the Nisan religion who set forth its teachings. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it. I would definitely like to view that. Faye, let us go have a look at it. Oh my gosh, this segment of the game is gonna be all stream, isn't it? Just me touring the cathedral. Oh wait, can I go in this door? Oh my god, secret item. The sisters are still singing downstairs, so they won't be back for a while. Give me items. Give me items. I know there's ladders there, just... Let's see if I can pick up anything. Nope, nothing. I don't know. Up the ladder. Wait, what? Is it just for show? Why can I not go up anywhere? Oh, it's just to get books, isn't it? I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. What about this door? It's not a door, I guess. It's a bookshelf that looks suspiciously like a door. I guess we're leaving. What the heck, Marguerite? I really do like the sprite work in this game, though. It's farther on in. Okay, so you want us to go in front of you, I guess? Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair's a different color, but the atmosphere, personality about her is exactly the same. What? Hair color? What do you mean? What do I mean? Look! It's the girl I met in the forest. It's Elly. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Elly. You don't think so? Yes, now that you mention it. She does resemble Elly. What? Let me see, dude. But that is not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture is similar to yours. Yo, what? Really? That's Elly, dude. Does it... First of all, I'm nowhere near as good as an artist. Good an artist. No, it is very similar to your style. Most high-res picture in game in this game's files. Yeah, honestly. Somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. This game's so intriguing. Like, I wonder if it's similar to Xenoblade's story. Like, I mean, you've played Xenoblade, right? I wonder if it's similar to that. Like, that's what I keep thinking. It's like, there's so many, like, things that make me think of the same kind of, like, story beats. Or, like, the ending, at least. Like, the twist. I feel like it's the same in this game, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Don't tell me, though, obviously. I want to be surprised. She's smiling, but in a way gives the impression that she's anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self? Or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. Ah, if you look closely, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished. Dude, that's like the freaking drawing on my freaking wall. I'd never finished it, but I still got a higher mark than everyone, so I put it up. I was like, yeah, I'm so cool. That's what this person did with their painting. Artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? I don't know, but my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She might know something. Yeah, let's walk through the cathedral again. Right then, I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, shall we head back to the town for now? Yes, alright. But this painting has caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town? Yeah, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. It's Elly. Yo, what? Laken. Something wrong, Faye? Looked like you were daydreaming. Huh? No, it's nothing. Yo, this game's story's crazy. Is this guy just like... Are all these people just being reincarnated and living it? What the f... So confused. They're done with the choir music, eh? How do I get downstairs? I guess I found it. I don't know where her room is. That's the way out. Where the hell is Sister Agnes, though? Fuck. Maybe it's just... Gotta be in the hallway then, I guess. She lives in the cathedral? Wait, where's the door? Am I dumb? Oh, there it is. I guess we just check every room. This door. Gotta be a room. Roby was take out there somewhere. Where the confusion that we are now facing. Sister sitting diagonally across from me is desperately looking for that answer. Why does war never disappear from this world? To me it's clear that it's meaningless. Perhaps it is our own fate to be ever at discord with each other. Transcribing scrolls. Scrolls over 100 years old get worn, so we renew them. It's one of our daily tasks. This is not oh wait, that's Agnes. We got it. Somewhere. Must be somewhere. Truth that we have not yet come to know. Oh, that scared me. You're very devoted. Well, sort of. It's just that after sneaking into the capital, I started to think about a lot of things. I've come to realize the world isn't the way it is, isn't right the way it is now. Fuck that up. I feel like my reading is worse today. I wonder what kind of person Sophia was. I would have loved to have met her. I understand you were shown Sophia's portrait. The lady portrayed in that picture is Nisan's great founding mother. Some say it was painted at least 500 years ago. 500 years ago? Now that is quite amazing. Personally, I find it intriguing. Do you have any historical material from that period? In our hands, there are no such records left intact. All records and materials concerning Sophia have been lost. The portrait is the only thing left. We too do not have much knowledge about her. It's too bad. So there really is nothing left at all. For someone who has helped Marguerite, I would have loved to have shared them. But unfortunately, I'm unable to help here. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring. But it does seem somewhat strange. If such a majestic building as this survived history, then it's likely a scroll or two would remain too. According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people and has been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. I see, so everything was lost in the darkness of history. Really? The one picture in the portrait... First great mother of Nisan. According to the legend, the portrait was painted. Fuck. That's all I can get out of her. I guess we're going back to town. Oh my. Oh. I forget what we're even doing in the main story right now. We're in this cathedral for like 30 minutes. I hope there's something in town to give me a hint of where to go. We're just dropping off Margarita and leaving, right? Does the heart good to see the innocent play of children? Alright, you creepy old man. I forgot. No, something's not right. Oh, to be a painter. Let's try to just ditch this town. Oh, perfect. Cutscene. Ah! Or scripted dialogue. Same thing. Young master! The people of Nisan were most generous to allow us to rent this house, so there would be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Mr. Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if he may. Alright, so where's Sig? Good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, Mason. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here on are. Alright, before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Music stops. Doc's eavesdropping. Sig, what's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. Alright, I'll tell you. Me and Citan here. We used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They're used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery? Is that where you met him? Yes, he was there. He worked for the Solaris government for a short while. But we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. So this would have had to have happened even before then. Probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it? Why did you think I could deal with it now? What? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to do with the people who were backing that shotgun idiot. I wish you'd told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us, we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Alright, I understand, but can you elaborate a little more? Where's Solaris? What are lambs? Oh shit. What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is in another location, like up in the clouds or something. Yes, well, it is. It's in space. Extrenak, the capital of Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. Oh, it's not in space, it's just Sky Town. To get to Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. Where's Solaris? Oh shit. What are lambs? That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? When you, young master, was still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There's probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city levels. It's not a complete secret, but I guess I am a Solarian. See, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Your Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population. So they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. Where is Solaris? Oh. Who is that man? His name is Karan Ramses. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramses? We call him Kar. In Solaris, there's an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He's a lower level citizen, same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal: to achieve a consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. You two were picked by Ramses? No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower level citizens... Hey, thanks for the follow, DJ Davis. How's it going, dude? To us test subjects and lower level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. Benefactor? Yes, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. God, buddy, Xenogears always deserves a follow. Is it your favorite game? Tell me your favorite games, DJ Davis. Because I'm enjoying it so far. A lot of my friends are huge fans of this game, so I had to play it. And I'm taking my time with it. I voice act every freaking line because I'm crazy. But that way I actually know what's happening in the story. Otherwise I'd read through it too fast, so it's worth it. So, why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris? We're in the big reveal moment. Sigurd and the Doc are revealing everything right now. We were placed in key military positions by Ramses, and thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. Lambs, right? It is your favorite game? Let's go! I'll be streaming every Monday and Wednesday unless I cancel stream or anything. It's a game that grows on you so much. Yeah, I'm also like a huge fan of the Xenoblade games. And then I was told this is where it all started. This and Xenosaga, which I've also not played, but I gotta start with Xenogears, right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Human guinea pigs? Experimenting on humans? Yes, for example. Drive. That drug, and all others like it, that are used now are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. But yeah, Xenoblade 1, one of my favorite games ever. Freaking love Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 2 is meh. I'm playing through Xenoblade 3 right now, and it's pretty good. I gotta finish it though. I doubt it can beat Xenoblade 1 though for me. But Xenogears so far, it's got all the great makings of a great JRPG. It's probably gonna be in my top 10 by the end of it. I played Xenogears numerous times, Xenosaga Trilogy once. I want to again at some point. Okay, cool. Haven't done Xenoblade yet, but we'll get there eventually. Don't have a Switch, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, as soon as you get a Switch, come on, Davis. You gotta do Xenoblade ASAP. Like, that should be your first priority, probably, if you love Xenogears this much, because it's insanely good. I freaking love Xenoblade, dude. There's nothing like it. And now, when I'm playing this game, I mean, no spoilers. I want to be surprised by what happens in this story, but I'm wondering if the story is similar to Xenoblade. Like, maybe all these games are kind of similar in a way, because they all start with Xeno. Like, I don't know, but like, it's kind of just mind-boggling. I'm so excited to see what the heck happens. Slow reveals. This whole game's a mystery about Faye's past and like what the hell's happening with his freaking gear and everything. I just saw this painting in the cathedral that looks exactly like Elly, and Faye was like had a flashback of him painting it, even though it was supposedly painted 500 years ago. I'm like, what is happening, dude? Reincarnation or something? I don't freaking know. Crazy. This drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use. At least anyone in the Gebler forces who was sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some in her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs. How low are these guys? Damn. I think I get most of it. It's good that you're voicing all the lines, taking your time with it. Keep as much in your head as you go. I will try. I will try. I've heard that the story gets crazy, but that's all I've heard. I've also heard that Disc 2 is where a lot of people stop playing or something, but rest assured, I will finish this game, even if it kills me. I don't know what Disc 2 is like, but I will finish it, guaranteed. Stream will make me. At least one Xenogears stream per week, but probably two. They're not that long, but you know, eventually I'll get it. I'll get it. Old Mason, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. Going outside to get some air. I'm not that good of a voice actor though, so my voice choices for the characters might not be great, but I try to switch it up so not every character sounds the same. I should have been honest with him sooner. It's best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. This two's not that bad, especially if you're invested, which you seem to be. When you play and stream, you have like 3 voices, so nobody's there. Oh, you stream too, DJ? Hell yeah, dude. Followed. Hope that can catch ya streaming as well. Where is Bart? Thing is about old games like this is, you know, there's no waypoints or anything anymore, which we're all so used to these days. There's nothing. I got this compass that tells me like the cardinal directions and that's it. Oh, there's Bart. He's on the bridge. Mostly just weekends, mostly JRPGs, nothing fancy. Hey, I love JRPGs. Why not? What are you playing right now? On stream then? Which JRPG? There's tons I gotta get through. Another big one on my list after Xenogears is probably Golden Sun, honestly. Unless I'm not thinking of one. Compass isn't great, yeah. Are you playing Chrono Cross? Yeah, we were just talking about that. Slamzy loves Chrono Cross. And I have not played it, sadly. I played Chrono Trigger, but never Chrono Cross. I know that that new remastered edition came out, but I didn't pick it up. It's on my list, I think, though. I do plan to play it someday. But yeah, I need to play Golden Sun, a few more Final Fantasy games. Those are my priorities right now, I think, after this. I'll play Xenosaga one day, too. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. Kind of expected to hear something different. Like, that we were childhood rivals or something. That's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you'd never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you until now. Played Cross first because it came out when you were in early teens, then you went back to Trigger, just finished Trigger again, now back to Cross. It's cool to see Easter eggs this time around. I didn't know about the first time. So they are related then. I wasn't sure because obviously it's not the same characters that I could see. But I have heard multiple people saying Chrono Cross is good, so I guess I can't sleep on it, eh? So Davis, what are like your top like 3 favorite JRPGs then? Xenogears, I'm assuming is number 1, but for me, I was just talking to Slamzy about it earlier, and I said mine were probably Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Persona 5 Royal, and Mother 3. I'm not stealing your question. I told you that you're the one who asked me. I'm relaying the question because we got another JRPG fan in chat, dude. I want to hear it. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries up until now, it's never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. As you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew we could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first, but then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Citan, you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there's still Solaris to deal with. If we're not careful, it is possible we may get involved with a longer war than that with the Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time we tried to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not gonna get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. Vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean, you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. I guess we're leaving town? Tough question. Xenogears, Final Fantasy 8? Whoa, there's a different one. And Final Fantasy 6? That's a classic. Been starting to play some other franchise lately. I saw that what's it called? Batten Kaitos? The GameCube JRPGs from Monolith Soft are they're getting remastered for Switch. So now I have a way to play those ones one day too. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, other franchises, I got a lot to play still. I haven't even played any Breath of Fire, Golden Sun, Wild Arms. I've played none of those. There's so much for me to do. But yeah, Final Fantasy 8, that's one you don't hear often, but I respect it. I've never actually played it, but it is on my list. Final Fantasy 6, classic, great game. How can you not like it? Music's great. The art is great. Oh yeah, what does he need? I don't know what death blows he needs, but yeah, man, it's nostalgia for me. I know it's not perfect. Only one game is. La 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 Disc 2? Well, what? What is that? La La La? What are you talking about, dude? That's not the name of a game, is it? I have no idea where I'm going right now. Should I go back to the ship? I'm kind of down to just explore out here, though. I better save. Maybe we have to go back to our lodgings. Oh, you're just joking about how you think Xenogears is perfect and Disc 2 is perfect too. I don't know what people are talking about. I see. Dude, I played this game for so long already. Played for like 12 hours. Just, you know, 1/6 done. But yeah, I actually play like a pretty wide variety of games on stream here. Not only JRPGs, but JRPGs are where I started, so it'll always have a place on my channel for sure. It's the main place I play JRPGs, because off stream I'm playing all these other types of games, so. Did you see Grandia just in there? Yeah. Grandia is one of the first games I played on stream as well. I love Grandia. I haven't played Grandia 2, but Grandia is great. And thanks for complimenting my background. I can show you the whole thing in a sec. Really? Here, I can show you like this. You can see it there, I guess. I like it. I made it myself. Collage and put a cool kind of neon design on it. It's all my favorite stuff, you know? Or a lot of it. We got Mother series, Persona, Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, Grandia, Zelda, lots of Zelda, Sonic, Spider-Man, who I don't even know how he got in there, but I love Spider-Man anyway, so why not? Mega Man, Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, Metal Gear Solid. I mean, I could add more, but I thought this looked pretty good. You sent me a Berserk meme? Hell yeah. The background looks like the art style you would try and do yourself. Spider-Man on the PS2 is a perfect game, deserves to be there. I never played that Spider-Man, but I like the PS4 Spider-Man and the PS1 Spider-Man. Or wait, yeah, it was PS1, wasn't it? Or was, yeah. The Dreamcast Spider-Man, I mean. That's where I played it at least. I think it's PS1, but Dreamcast Spider-Man game was my childhood. I played the shit out of that game. Grandia was the only game you've ever beaten a single weekend. You were like 14 and so enchanted by it. Yeah, Grandia is pretty great. The music is amazing. The combat is so fun, just like the battle system, how it works. It's like real time, but turn-based, like, and freezes time. Like, it has the same kind of art style as this game, right? Like the 3D with 2D sprites. I love those types of art styles because it's like pretty much timeless in my opinion. It looks great, even to this day. Dreamcast Spider-Man had the different costumes that gave you bonuses. Yeah, exactly. That was such a classic Spider-Man game. Yeah, I never played Grandia 2. I still have to. That's on my list as well. You enjoyed it, but you like the original more? Yeah, I feel like the original is pretty hard to beat. I doubt that I'll like Grandia 2 more, but we'll have to see. Everything is ready. Well, I guess we're dropping down. Or no, we can't. We have to go to the helm. Guys sleeping. No problem, sir. Yeah, so we can't go down here then. We're not supposed to go on the ship, I guess. I'm gonna go back to lodging. I'm assuming that's where I have to go. Wait, isn't that where I just came from, though? Oh, no, we found Bart, and then I left the city instead of going back to the lodging, yeah. You only had, like, 10 games to choose from on the Dreamcast? Dude, I had a Dreamcast, and the only games that I found, when I looked back and thought, like, looked at my games with the internet and all this shit now being, like, at my fingertips, I look back at my old Dreamcast game collection. I'm like, how many of these games are like actually like popular games and not just some random shit? And like, I had Resident Evil Code Veronica, and I had Berserk, Guts Rage, and I had Quake 3 Arena. And that was about it. Everything else, and Spider-Man. Otherwise, nothing I had was anything. It was some random ass games. It's crazy though, like, these days, like, you don't just buy a game on a whim, like, oh, that game looks cool, like, the box art looks cool, let me buy that game and play it. And I kind of miss that, you know? Like, now with the internet, you'll always be able to see gameplay of a game and, like, see how good of a game it is before you buy it. Or, like, there's a demo you can buy, whatever. I remember back in the old days, just, like, you know, you just see box art and you're like, yo, that game looks sick. You just buy it and you play it and you just find a hidden gem. But now I would never do that probably, because I'd feel like, yeah, I have so many other things to play that sounds like a waste of my time, because I know these games are actually good. And I'm gonna play them instead of picking a random one and spending my money on it. I don't know what you're talking about with internet and games at your fingertips. Xenoblade, hello? What? There's a game on Dreamcast that I think is underrated, first-person slasher with the artist from SMT. Make an X? I've never heard of that. Yeah. Such a kills, man. If you find a hidden gem, more often than not, it's not a good game until you play it so much it seems good to you, right? Like, there's so many games where I'm like, that was such a good game as a kid. Like, I freaking love that game. You go back and play it now, and I'm like, this game is ass. This game is shit, dude. Like, this is just a poorly designed game. Like, I'm glad I liked it as a kid, but it's not a good game. Like, I would not be able to play through this again. It's not fun to play. It's crazy. Kids' minds just, they work differently, you know? What's the lodging? Gaming magazines back in the 90s hyped up games so much. Electronics Gaming Monthly was the only magazine you ever subbed to. Classic. Might have been the same magazine your stepdad subscribed to and, like, just read it like a book. Dude, I would too. I'd be that kid that goes to the book fair and, like, gets the like Guinness World Records in gaming or something. I forget what it was. It was just some like massive thick book about gaming facts, and I would just like look at all the different games that came out and like what they were basically. Oh, you're talking about playing Xenoblade without a Switch. Oh, true. Come on, Davis, you'll get a Switch one day. I know it. And you'll play Xenoblade. I mean, even if you get a Switch used and you just put in the dock, worth it, because when the dock Switch plays as good as any Switch, even if the screen's cracked, you know? Worth it. Yeah, don't apologize. Don't worry, dude. It's me. I'm just dumb sometimes. You have other hardware at your disposal. What kind of hardware you got? What kind of consoles you got, huh? What's your favorite game manual? I couldn't tell you. Skyrim, I don't know. Your PC and your Steam Deck? Aw, see, that's when you went wrong, dude. You got a Steam Deck instead of a Switch. Come on, Davis. You could have had all the Nintendo exclusives at your fingertips, but you said, nah, I want portable Steam instead. That's where you went right? Is the Steam Deck that good? I don't have a Steam Deck. I'll probably never get one, but what's so great about the Steam Deck? You love the Halo Combat Evolved one or the Oblivion one? Came with a map. That's why I said the Skyrim one, because it came with a map as well. You hung that shit up in my room? Yeah. I think I did the same thing, honestly. I think I hung it up. Skyrim was so good back in the day. I mean, it still is. But it was so revolutionary when it first came out for me. I was like, this game is crazy. Like, you just dropped in this world and like there's NPCs everywhere you can talk to and there's like quests and like you have like these random encounters. Like you're walking in the woods and like wandering, one comes up and is like, help, like I was a prisoner and I escaped, please help me. And then you have the freedom just murder her on the spot and take all of her belongings. I was like, this game is revolutionary, you know? It doesn't tell you what to do. Skyrim, oh my, I can't wait until Elder Scrolls 6. I can't wait to see what they do next. I hope it's good. If it's a letdown, I'll be pissed because they've taken their time with it. Starfield might be good too, but we'll see. Trying to say without saying in your stream chat, you will be playing Xenoblade? Yo, wait. That's what you mean? You're playing Xenoblade on Yuzu, aren't you? That's what you mean. That's what you're playing. That's what you're doing. And you know what? As long as you play Xenoblade, I am happy. If you play Xenoblade on stream, like, I would be so happy. I'm sure you'll love Xenoblade. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm like 95% sure you'll love it. And like, the other 5%, like one of it is like you'll hate it. And like 4% is like, you think it's pretty good. But I don't want to hype it up too much. If you like video game music, Xenoblade is some of the best soundtracks out there as well. All 3 games. This game is a great soundtrack too, though. Hype kills for anything shit, dude. I mean, Xenoblade's garbage game. Sorry, dude. You should play it, but like, it's not even that good. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said, if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. You've learned to never overhype anything? Dude, I need to learn that. I just get too excited. I should learn that. Because I like... It's hard to find the fine balance between convincing somebody to try it or play it and not overhype it. Like, how do you do it, man? It's tough. Because you don't want to be like, yeah, you should play it. Like, it's pretty good. Because then they'd be like, oh, it's pretty good. Like, I'm not going to play that then. But then you could overhype it and like, whoa, this is the best game ever. And then they play it and their expectations are too high and they're like, this game's shit. It's like, how do you do it, man? It's tough. Mitsuda's a goat, though. Don't think I can overhype it anymore? Okay, good. I'll stop overhyping it, though. Just play it, man. Play it, and hopefully I know when you're streaming it. I mean, if you're... Honestly, join my Discord and use my self-promo channel. Let me know exactly when you're streaming Xenoblade. I would love to watch, dude. Like... I would love to watch somebody play that game for the first time, you know? It's one of those things. You know, one of the most amazing feelings in the world is getting somebody to play a game that you love. Like, honestly. Just seeing them experience it for the first time. There's like something about it, you know? Just experiencing it for the first time again through somebody else, because you could never do it yourself again, because you've already experienced it. I love it. They overhyped the OST for Bloodstained Curse the Moon. Thank God the OST delivered on that game. I still have to finish. What's it? Which one? Curse the Moon is the, like, the NES looking one. Not NES, I guess. I don't know, retro looking one. Isn't it? Oh, Ritual of the Night. That's the one I have to finish. I have not finished that yet. I've played both Curse of the Moons though, and I love them. They're so good. It's like the Castlevania game that we never got. Then matching your energy is magical, right? Dude, I wish... Xenoblades. I love Xenoblade. The first game is just unreal. I remember I first booted up Xenoblade, and by the menu screen, I was just captivated, and it was like, I knew that I was gonna dig that game a hella dig that game. That command is still there, because you said Castlevania? Really? Interesting. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What'd you take? A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the Cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. One question, if there's a game/series you could erase from your brain and start from the beginning, what would it be? Probably... honestly, it would be... I can't pick one, man. It would either be The Last of Us or Xenoblade 1. Actually, the whole series of both of them. I love the stories of both of those games and for different reasons. And like the twists and turns, like, they got me. It's not predictable ass shit. And I don't know. It was so good. What about you guys? What'd your answer to that question be, Slamsy? And Davis? Saw today that Xenoblade 3 is getting some new DLC soon. Yeah, the last wave of DLC is coming out next week, and it's perfect because I'm not done the game yet. So I'll be finishing the game while all the DLC is out, and then I just gotta wait until the end of the year for like the DLC story, which is basically a whole separate another 30-hour game. So I'm hyped for that. Totally worth. Totally worth. All the Xenoblade DLC has been worth it so far. I bought all of it, and I usually never buy a DLC for games, but Xenoblade, they give you full ass like games on top of it in a totally separate setting and everything. I don't know. They make a second mini game and add it on as DLC. It's not just a new area or anything. They have whole new mechanics sometimes, like new characters. It's crazy. Was that the direct, Davis? Yeah, I watched the whole thing. Only paid attention to Dead Cells DLC, which is cool. But the soundtrack doesn't bang as hard as OG Rondo of Blood. Don't even at me. Their covers of the Castlevania songs aren't that epic, in my opinion. I mean, we only heard one, but still. Saw in the news today, didn't watch direct. Yeah. There's probably be Demon Souls. Yeah, the concurrent Soulsborns. I still haven't played Dark Souls 1 through 3. Or Sekiro. First playthroughs were filled with so much strife and discovery. There's a wave 4? Yeah, so like the last wave of DLC is just the entire mini like game, 30-hour game that they're gonna add to it basically. So they call that chapter 4, but it's basically a sequel chapter to the game, or a prequel. Sequel or prequel to the game, it usually is, and it's a whole new story, probably with the new mechanics, new characters, new setting, and it's a whole ass game. That's definitely worth the money. So I'm hyped for that, but that'll be like way later in the year, I think. Dead Cells DLC is looking mighty fine for like Castlevania. True. I don't play Dead Cells, dude. Never got into it, and I probably won't. But we'll see. If you stream Dead Cells Slamsy, I'd watch it. I saw you streaming it. The Castlevania DLC, at least. Just because I like Castlevania. Article you read said Wave 4 would be a whole new cast. Isn't that what they did with Torna? Yeah, exactly. Like Torna, They even sold it as a standalone game, I think. But yeah, it'll be similar to that. Rondo has that OST, it has that OST. Dude, I mean, they kind of share songs between Symphony of the Night and Rondo. But, yeah, I don't know. Rondo Blood's still the best one, in my opinion. Don't know what game you'd want to wipe from memory. Don't think I want to wipe a game you like from memory. Like what games you don't like from memory. That's a interesting response to the question. I like it though. What bad game would you want to wipe from your memory then? That'd be a tough one. I don't really know. It's like even the bad games I played, I like remembering it because it, you know, then now I know what I don't like or like why I didn't like it. I'd rather re-experience something I love, you know, for the first time, because it's hypothetical here. We can never do either, but I'm not sure. But I think I pretend the lake was the open sea, and I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. Let's plan our attack. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. Now, he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. Oh, Zelda's a runner-up for you after the Souls games? That'd be really cool. Replay the Oracle games? Oh shit, I never finished Oracle of Seasons. I played Oracle of Ages though. Majora's Mask was really fun though. I like Majora's Mask. Even Breath of the Wild. Playing for the first time though, I feel like I could play it a second time and be pretty much playing for the first time if I just go a different direction. So like, I don't know. Probably not Breath of the Wild, but... My favorite Zelda game, or some of my favorite Zelda games though, I don't know if it's worth wiping and re-experiencing. It's not like it's crazy story beats or anything. It's just, I could play it again, it would be just as fun, I feel like. Like Wind Waker, Link's Awakening DX, which is now on Nintendo Online for free. One of the best Zelda games in my opinion, Link's Awakening DX. Screw that remake. That's basically just a glorified remaster because they didn't change anything. I thought they were gonna make it all 3D like Ocarina of Time and like reimagine it. Like Resident Evil or something, but like, it's the same game. Play the original for free. Right? The music in the original I like better too, the Game Boy soundtrack. Maybe I'm just a boomer, I don't know. There's a game you played to completion that you didn't like? I don't know, dude. I don't think I have. At least for Xenogears / Saga, probably for Blade 2, I'd argue the replays enhanced enjoyment, so starting over would be kind of a step backwards. Ooh, yeah, I can see that angle too. But I mean, for me, if there's a story that has twists and turns that are unexpected, and like I have an emotional investment to the characters during that game, like The Last of Us and Xenoblade and all that shit, like I feel like it's worth experiencing for the first time again because those twists and turns, there's nothing like it. It's hard to like, for me at least, it's hard to be surprised by a lot of stories nowadays. Like, I've seen so much. Most of the time I predict stuff, like I'll be watching some mystery anime or like some murder mystery anime called like Erased, if you know that one. I was watching with my girlfriend and like the first episode, I mean, I read the synopsis, so I knew kind of what the story's about. First episode, I'm like, oh, it's that guy. It's definitely that guy. We watched all 13 episodes and it was that guy. So like, I don't know. This is an example. It was supposed to not be obvious, I think, but like, it was obvious to me. But anyway. Yeah. First, let's concentrate on Shah Khan. Once he's out of the way and Ave's safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. and mostly move at Shah Khan's requests. They're not just gonna sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while, at least until we are able to take back the royal capital, Ledovik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, correct? Yo, this game's so cool. It's so much different than Final Fantasy. They got like, you know, Gebler forces like stationed in the world. You probably have to take down these fortresses or something. That's so dope. I mean, I hope I'm not overhyping it, but... The Royal Capital Defense Force. And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are 3 main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ave forces. Only 2 of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nisan's border are little more than a surveillance team. Gotta call it a night. Been fun. We'll keep an eye out for the next one. Hell yeah, thanks for the follow. And I hope to catch you next time. Especially if you're playing Xenoblade, I'll be there, dude. I hope to be. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to meet you, of course. See you later, Davis. Take care. In order to recapture the royal capital, it'll be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledovik. You have some Kislev-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards, here at the border with Nisan? I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave. Wait. There we go. The problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nisan will have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nisan as bait? Doc. Shah Khan is very sensitive to Nisan and Kislev's actions. If Nisan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler, but... Of course I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shah Khan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We're forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. Damn. The main strength of Ave's fleet is the battleship Kefenzel. It has been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. Recall yesterday's intelligence report said the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkam. Vanderkam. You don't mean the Vanderkam that was in Jugend? The very same. Young one. He has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He's a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. I mean, he's stubborn. He's all size and no real military power. An excellent target for pirates. Hell yeah. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know. Anyway, Citan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It's not a problem. Even with Vanderkam, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading into Verbledovic, we must keep the fleet at Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? Few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. Small force is best. Small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Damn. Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? Come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I'm truly grateful. Faye, Citan. We're gonna be fighting next freaking stream. Hell yeah. This one was all talking. Yeah. Yeah. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. God damn it, Mason. I hope there's no more cutscene. No, there's still cutscene. Stream's gonna go a bit late. That's okay. I started late. It's only fair. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous? Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Hee hee. Well, it's almost time. Yeah. Everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. Okay, so I can take this time to like go to the shops and stuff, but I probably will not. Is there a save point in here anywhere? Nope. Well, I'll just save state, so we're chilling. Right here. Bam. And let's see who we can raid today. Damn, yeah, I'm still wearing a hat because I need a haircut. Haircut this weekend though. Be prepared. Next week I'll have cut hair for the first time in I think like 2 months. Such a sloppy guy now that I don't go in public and I work from home. What a life. Okay, let's see. Who's on right now? Ooh. Okay, I got somebody. We'll see if they're still streaming though, or if they're ending soon. Next time I do want to. Oh, he's not even streaming anymore anyways. Okay, yeah. I know who we're doing. Let's raid my friend from school who is streaming Kirby right now. Follower or subscriber only chat? Why would you do that, dude? But anyway, it'll probably just be me. Why would he do this? Now nobody will be able to chat. Maybe I shouldn't raid him. Nah, it's fine. We'll raid him anyway. Any lurkers in chat, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. And take care. I'll see you next week for some more Xenogears. Unless I change my mind, of course. It was fun. Take care. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.